All right, we're in the new live now.
Okay. No more auction talk, guys. New live.
Yeah, no more auction talk. Auction talk is over.
Yeah, what?
Well, thank you for coming up, Dandy, and hope you did okay.
Yeah, thank you. Always worth it.
All right.
So, all right. Thank you, guys. See you down in the chat.
Okay. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Okay, we're going to it. Okay, I'll get off.
We're already on there, Lou Ellen. I don't know why I'm calling you Lou Ellen.
Lou Ellen?
Yeah, I don't know why I called you that. We're already on there, Lou Ellen.
I thought you were doing a new live.
We're already on the new live, Scooter.
For true crime, I'm talking about.
We're already on it, Scooter.
How? I don't understand.
Because we are. It won't let me turn my camera on. It's telling me my camera's in use. But the freak.
It has to be a different, no, I guess it doesn't, does it?
We got a different live. We're in a different live.
I was thinking it had to be a different Zoom.
No.
Oh,
but
okay.
for some reason, it's not letting me turn my camera on. And okay, well, too bad. Don't worry. I'll show pictures. Let me see here now. All right. So we'll start with Anthony Todt. Did you guys watch Anthony Todt? If you haven't watched Anthony Todt, he testified today. It was ridiculous. Okay, let me just get a picture of him up here. Let me see.
You know your camera's not on?
I just said that it's not letting me put it on. It keeps saying that it's in use by another application.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put Anthony Todt up there.
What are you going to do later?
Don't worry about it. I
Cross that bridge when you get to it?
I will. Okay. Okay, so let me get so he took the stand today, and he wanted to talk. He said he waited 2 years to tell his story, and on the cross-examination, the prosecutor didn't want to hear his story. She wanted a yes or no answer. He was very arrogant, very rude. He was just, he said to her at one point, she asked him, like, what he saw looking down the hall or something, and he goes, well, what do you see when you look behind you? Or she says, you don't ask me questions. I'm asking you questions. And then, at one point he said something to her. He thought he got away with it or whatever. It was like a really great thing. And he looked at the jury like, haha, did you see that? And yeah, so it was just crazy, and he should have never taken the stand. He didn't have his story straight. First he's going through the Catholic religion, and then he's saying, oh no, she changed. She really wasn't Catholic. She got confirmed before they got married, but then she went to Buddhism. Oh no, it's Hinduism. Oh yeah, but then he goes back when she supposedly, has been listening to the apocalypse coming, it's the end of the world, and, everything's changed a lot from that letter that he wrote, because he didn't go into all of this apocalypse stuff and this Hinduism, whatever he's saying. And he then says, she says he's like Thomas, meaning doubting Thomas from the Bible, okay, that didn't believe that Jesus has rose from the dead. Why would he go back to a reference like that when he's saying she didn't even follow that anymore? It was ridiculous. He was all over the place. And then he wants to show this medical knowledge he has. He's like, as if he's a doctor. And she keeps saying, don't go into that. And he wants to, can I elaborate on it? No, answer yes or no. And the other thing he kept doing, and he did it in his interview. I don't know if you saw his interview from yesterday, but it was horrendous. And he told a totally different story at that interview. So which she was asking him, what was that interview story? Was that true? What, you lied then? And I don't even remember then, because they didn't hold on to someone in custody, and I fell down the stairs and I fractured my neck. The next thing I knew, I woke up in a cell or something with a red floor and a red ceiling, and I thought I was in purgatory. Well, there's another Catholic reference. He's not making any sense, okay? Then he's saying he has all this anger directed towards his wife, okay? You can hear it. He tells, like, I said a few choice words to her, and then he said something about that. What else did he say? He said something that she couldn't do this or that. You know, like he was throwing stuff at her, and you could see he had some real anger issues towards her. But that she believed in aliens, and he was on Zoom calls with her, with these like almost like religious gurus that she was listening to. It was crazy. Okay, it was just absolutely crazy. And I don't know how many of you saw it. He had the duper's delight smile. He was pretending that he cried at times, but then he said, she killed her children. He said it twice. She killed her children. Not their children, not our children, her children. He killed her children. It was just crazy. And then what other things did he say? You know, he's always talking about what a great dad he was, because when he got to the condo, the kids didn't put the tool. We've heard this 1,000 times. The kids did not put the tools in the car, but rather than get upset and go back yelling and screaming, he decided to walk back, you know, because he was very, very into getting himself in shape. So he walked back and he told the boys, you see the tools? They're still here. But then he wrestled with them and he played basketball for 2 hours, and that didn't make sense either because he said it was light out. And the prosecutor kept saying, but didn't you say the kids had had dinner? You know, nothing made sense. And then about falling asleep in the car, because when he got to the condo, he was tired. He decided that he needed to charge his phone. Then he says his wife, he realized it wasn't his phone. His wife hid all the phones. He didn't know where the phones were. He was asking her. And then the way he says that, you know, she tried to kill herself is the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. And I just wanted her to say, why were the freaking restraints on the bed? That's what I said to her. Ask him why the restraints were on the bed. Yes, Private, I'm going to get to that. She never asked him why the restraints were on the bed. Okay? But she said that, you know, Megan, she's trying to hit the inferior vena cava, but she can't believe how long it's taking, so she's drinking a glass of wine, and she's drinking Benadryl, and she's begging him to help her. Then she's getting up and cleaning the knife. I mean, this is just so bizarre, okay? And she is not dead yet, but she wants to go with her babies. Oh my gosh. And then, when you talk about after they died, that he had tried to kill himself so many times. He tried to hang himself. You know, it's hard to stab yourself. And then he uses this, you know, eat a gun, right? And she says, what did you go buy? He went to buy, and the air gun. And she said, an air gun? Yeah, because you have to wait to buy a pistol or anything. She goes, did you try to buy a shotgun? Because you can just buy a shotgun, okay? And he's like, how do I know about that? Meanwhile, he's been searching stuff on Quora, right? Quora, where you ask questions. And then he says, he only found out about that website through his wife. Okay? And she was the one that was looking up stuff, and they were all looking up stuff on how to commit suicide and what's the easiest way to bleed out. And he's claiming that this is why I didn't know how my kids were killed, because I didn't do this. Okay? And so it was so crazy. And then he goes to when everyone's dead. Okay? He's trying to kill himself, but he's failing at that. He's a failure at that. He tried so many times. And he was in the garage at one point because he was having hallucinations. He was drinking big, giant glasses of Benadryl and Waldryl, which is Walgreens Benadryl stuff, right? He's drinking that. And he says at one point, they said, well, didn't you say she wrote a note? Oh, yeah, she wrote a suicide note. It explained how her ashes, where they should go, and she had a very bad thing happen. Her father committed suicide, and now he's talking about, and this part doesn't make any sense at all, okay, because he says they're going together into the afterlife. They're going to leave this world because the world is ending. It's the apocalypse, but they're all going to go together, even the dog, into the afterlife. Well, then a few minutes later, he says, you know how, well, what it says about that the sins from the past generations keeps coming through, and my wife believed that you would be reincarnated and go into another life. Well, if she believes that she's going to be reincarnated and go into another life, well, they're not all going to be together in the afterlife. So which one did they believe? It was crazy. He was all over the place. And then when he's talking about this suicide note, did she write it? No, she typed it. Well, where is it? Well, I threw it in the box because I urinated on myself and the note got in it. So I didn't want to give that note to anyone like that. So I retyped it. And he said that he retyped it and he made a mistake or something. And then he took that note and the one that was urine soaked and he threw it in a box, okay, in the kitchen, I believe it was. And he took the other note and he's like, I was giving it to her father, her mother. And she's like, her father, her mother. And he's like, yeah, everybody was there. People that died. So he's trying to say he had these big hallucinations. People are in the house, right? And, you know, what was he going to do? He never said he had any kind of a plan. Like, what the freak was he going to do? Anyway, yeah, he just says, oh, well, you know, he's such a good guy, right? The only reason he confessed anything would be to protect her because that's the kind of man he is. He's always tried to protect her, right? Yeah, well, great. And then it was funny when he mentioned falling down the stairs when he was in custody. He said, and I told them, you hang on to somebody you have in custody. Like, what's wrong with you? You could see, like, there's a lot of anger in him. There's a lot of arrogance in him. It's really crazy. And he really didn't... Who's that? Who is that? Who's here, Scooter? Scooter, do you see who's here? Who is that?
It's Janae Ann.
Oh, okay. So he really didn't, say much about his kids, except that when he was talking about it, that we're going to go, the reason that his little girl was, his little girl after this. Oh, and then about the miscarriage, he talked about that. And his wife, oh, she's so frail, she's so this. But then she woke up that morning and the morning before and said, I have no pain and I was healed. I was healed by the light. And yet he says he doesn't know what she was talking about. He talks about that pudding pie, but then he talks about that the kids ate leftovers. They had hummus toast. And the prosecutor said, well, who cleaned the kitchen? Because he said that was his job. He said, there's nothing to clean when you have leftovers. You just eat paper plates and you throw it away. There's nothing to clean in the kitchen when you have leftovers. And that the kids were dead before Christmas. They never opened their Christmas presents. The bike was the little girl's, and he was supposed to put it together, but he didn't. At one point, he says to her, look at me back then, like, as opposed to look at him now. He's like this big Adonis, on this, he thinks he's like, look, remember my hair looked like? Do you remember my face looked like? Do you remember what my body looked like? I was not a healthy man. And what else did he say? Just, it was really bad, and he would look at the jury at certain times. He was very arrogant to the prosecutor, and I think he definitely, he really did himself not one favor with that. I think he expected his attorney, I think he thinks he did a good job because the way he looked at the jury, but he did not do a good job at all. And tomorrow, and the best thing is that's it. They're not calling any more witnesses. The cross was finished. They rested their cases. Tomorrow's going to be closing arguments, and then it's going to go to the jury. We could have a verdict tomorrow in this, and I think they are going to deliver a guilty verdict very, very quickly in this case. And this was supposed to be, a 3-week trial. This is the third day, and it's basically over. So I don't know what you guys thought about the Tony Todt trial, but what was his attempt at fake crying? So What, if anything, did you guys think about what went on there? Those of you that watched it, I wish we could watch it together. His interview as well. If you haven't seen his interview, that was played yesterday in the court. This is the quickest trial you've ever seen. You're in a supreme salty mood. You are trying to process everything that happened today while you were busy playing taxi. Really, Petty Patty? 3 days and it's over. Crazy. Yeah, it is. And I think he'll be found guilty without a problem. I think it'll happen as early as tomorrow. The verdict will go in. I mean, they'll come in with their verdict. What do you guys think? He made a big mistake testifying. That's why you don't testify. He thought he was so smooth and had everything. His defense was a joke. One attorney needs to retire and the other just passed the bar. What a limb. Okay, but Amy, what are they really going to say, right? Amy, do you think he's guilty? He was laughing with his attorneys. Well, with the older guy and the woman that was at the end of the table, not the one to his other side. He was laughing with them the day before. There is no defense. Yeah, what are they going to defend? I mean, what's there to say? I was not able to watch anything that was happening. I had to catch up and play as many videos as I could for the multiple cases. I got done with the housework I needed to do. It's nuts. Yeah, it is nuts when everything comes at one time. It's ridiculous. He is so guilty. He is a complete... Yes, he is very, very guilty. And he is guilty. It makes me hope they post his record in prison. But I think he sunk himself today with his attitude. Yes, Kathy, he totally did. Plus, the contradiction between the police interview and his story was not looking good for him. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And then, you know, he was trying to be so polite. Oh, can I turn around to blow my nose? Yeah, I think it's going to come in tomorrow, too. I think it'll be guilty. I think he'll be shocked. He'll be, how could they find me guilty? Or I don't know what type of reaction he will give. I think he'll probably shake his head. And, oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. At one point, he will try to act like he's so intelligent. He did the same thing that I'm going to tell you in the interview and on the stand today. Like in the interview, he said, when they asked him, you know, how did you find out about Benadryl and whatnot? And he said, well, I went down to Publix and I went to the, what do you call that? The drug guy? And the investigator's like, the pharmacist? And he's like, yes, the pharmacist. Okay? And so you might say, okay, he was all discombobulated. But then today, he must have done that 6 times. And they were like simple things. Like, you know, he'd be like, what's the word for that? What is that word? You know, right? Did you hear that? All of that? And he kept doing that, but then he tried to explain all these medical things. But then he's like, oh, what is the word for that? It was odd. It's very odd. Very odd. He had 3 different looks, almost like 3 different people. Yeah, Kevin. It was, I think he'll have a guilty verdict, and That will be it. And for those that were asking, because a lot of people were asking there, yes, Florida has the death penalty, but no, this is not a death penalty case. He's definitely guilty. 3 days, and they're saying there could be a verdict already. We aren't the only ones that think that. I wish he got himself some Drano that would have unclogged him. Yeah, so that's, how did he explain the cut? They never freaking asked him about the zip ties or the restraints. I don't know why. Why didn't they ask him? Why didn't they ask him? Exactly. They don't realize what idiots they are. And then he was telling, how the kids were struggling and all of this stuff. It was horrible. And how they were afraid that Tyler was the strongest. He would be the one to escape. They never asked about the 30-page letter he wrote his dad either. Yeah. Well, he went with this even newer, I guess, interview with that, and confession, I mean. Yeah, it does seem crazy that they didn't seek the death penalty, and it seems crazy that they did not ask him about the restraints or the zip ties. Yeah, Melanie, I think they just saw he was lying and lying. There's just no death penalty. You missed so much of it, Linda L. Yeah, you can rewatch it. Watch, the things that I would say to watch. Watch day 2, where they play his interview, and watch today when he's on the stand. Carolyn, did you turn your volume up? No, not today. I'm glad you can hear better. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It is absolutely a crazy case. So we'll watch it tomorrow and see what happens. And let me see what the news is about this case, and because that's my stuff. Hold on a second. Okay, let me go over here too. Jimmy. All right, let's see now. Let's see what we've got. So, day after the jurors watched a videotaped confession in which Anthony Todt described suffocating his wife and children, he took the witness stand on Wednesday and claimed that he wasn't even present at their celebration home when his 3 kids were killed by their mother. I came home and my kids were dead. It was the most horrible day of my life. What made it even more horrible was that my wife died in front of me also. Todt testified under questioning from his defense that said that his wife became fixated with reincarnation as her health declined, becoming convinced that if they burned the family karma in their current life, they would be reincarnated to a better life. Mr. Todt, what could have prevented Megan from killing her children, said the public defender Bob Wesley. And he said, I have no idea. We woke up that morning. She was pain-free. Everything was good. That's the biggest thing that affects me. I didn't see this coming. The state and the defense rested their cases Wednesday. On the trial's 3rd day of testimony, jurors will return Thursday morning to hear closing arguments from attorneys before they begin deliberating. Okay, so in his testimony, Anthony said that his wife Megan suffered from Lyme disease and heart conditions in her youth. Then she was diagnosed with drug-induced hepatitis in 2011, after which her health steadily declined. And here's the many faces of Tony. Tony's many faces. He was angry at times. Before she got sick, we were blessed with 2 wonderful boys. She went from a mom who provided for everything to a person who could barely walk stairs on certain days. She became depressed following miscarriages in 2011 and 2019, and she developed an interest in alternative medicine. Yes, he said she was boiling mushrooms and Eastern religions. He claimed on the stand that after he came home to find his kid's dead in December of 2019, his wife told him that she killed the children with a poisoned pie and stabbed them. He testified that he told her he would take the blame, claimed he does not remember the confession jurors watched for hours on Tuesday. I was covering for my wife, obviously, unsuccessfully. I had no clue about how my kids died. Prosecutors picked at the inconsistencies in his testimony during their cross-examination, including where he was when he claims his wife killed the children. Anthony Todt told jurors that he drove to a condo they owned nearby after dinner to pick up some items for the children and did not see them eat the pie. He then said when he walked back, he played basketball with the children and left to go to the condo again. But he said he never ended up going in the condo. Instead, he fell asleep in his vehicle to charge his phone. Then he told jurors he woke up in the morning and he walked back home, where his wife confessed to killing the children and then stabbed herself. And he said when he got to the top of the stairs, she was like, oh, she was crying, oh, you're not dead. Assistant State Attorney Danielle Pinnell asked Todt if he tried to call for help using his phone. He said, the phone battery never charged. There were other phones in the house, but Megan would not tell me where she hid them. In the confession jurors saw on Tuesday, he told detectives his wife was chronically ill, started watching videos that predicted an upcoming apocalypse, and described how to reach salvation, which led them to plotting the killings of their kids together. In the video, he described laying on top of Zoe and smothering her with a pillow for about 10 to 15 minutes. He said that Megan was outside when he killed their daughter, but she helped him suffocate Alec by holding his legs before he suffocated and stabbed Tyler. He claimed in the video that he killed his wife at her request after she stabbed and drugged herself, then in the weeks that followed tried to kill himself in a variety of ways, including overdosing on Benadryl and hanging himself, though he chickened out of using a knife. On the witness stand Wednesday, he reiterated that claim, testifying he tried to kill himself 10 times but found it hard to stab himself. I chickened out. Yes, he said. I tried other means. I tried at least 3 times with Benadryl. Todt testified that he bought a pellet gun to kill himself after he could not purchase a firearm because of Florida's 3-day waiting period. What kind of gun were you trying to buy? Any gun they would sell me. And the prosecutor asked Todt if he was aware the mandatory waiting period did not apply to shotguns. No, he said. Then he told detectives he drove to Sarasota after the killings and accidentally left his phone at a Starbucks. On the witness stand, he told Pinnell that he was in no condition to drive to Sarasota, but did say he went to Publix, CVS, Academy Sports, and Outdoors in a fast food restaurant after his family's death. Todt said he had no recollection of his interviews with detectives and only remembered falling and waking up in jail, which he thought was purgatory. My testimony today is the fact that Megan killed her kids and killed herself. I said things that have been proven incorrect. Jurors on Tuesday also heard from several experts, including the medical examiner, who said that Megan, Todt, and her 3 children had been dead for at least a couple of weeks before they were found by law enforcement. Federal authorities and Osceola deputies were at the family celebration home on January 13, 2020, to arrest Todt on insurance fraud charges related to his physical therapy business when they found the bodies of his family. The cause of death for all 4 victims was homicidal violence of unspecified means, in association with a Benadryl toxicity, and that's according to the autopsy. A forensic toxicologist testified the amount of Benadryl in the victims could have caused fatigue, lethargy, or possibly a coma. The medical examiner said the boys each had 1 non-fatal stab wound to their abdomens. Neither wound hit vital organs or caused any hemorrhaging, which means they were stabbed after they died. Megan Todt, though, had 2 stab wounds that were at least 8 inches deep into the abdomen cavity and hemorrhaging. And the medical examiner said that meant she was stabbed while she was alive. Closing arguments will begin on Thursday, tomorrow at 10 a.m. So definitely we'll be following that. Okay, hope you will too. And let's see. Let's go to Brophy and then we'll go to Depp. Okay.
I just bought a cami.
Quiet. Okay. So it's zeroed in on the life insurance policies today. So, day 7 of the Nancy Brophy murder trial saw testimony from a key detective who worked on the case. The prosecution continued to call witnesses to the stand. Darren Posey, a detective with the Portland Police Bureau, PPB, was called to the stand. In 2018, Posey was a homicide detective who took the lead on the Brophy case until it was transferred to Detective Anthony Merrill, who had already taken the stand. The defense had questioned Anthony Merrill about whether PPB had identified certain people seen on surveillance footage. Some they had, others they hadn't. The state asked Posey on Wednesday why the attempt to locate and talk with people when working a scene. He said, we're attempting to talk to the folks because they're potential witnesses. Just because they're on video doesn't necessarily mean they're a suspect. The defense during cross-examination pointed out that PPB has not interviewed anyone at the condos near OCI or at a nearby drug rehabilitation center. Posey, like detectives who had testified previously, noted that the gun surrendered by Nancy to the police on the day of the homicide had the slide out of battery. The slide of the gun was slightly forward, which can only be achieved by pressing down the slide levers on each side of the gun and pushing it forward. Posey demonstrated on the gun that even with the zip tie in it, as the gun was presented to police, he could move the slide into a position where the slide levers locked as they were supposed to. The zip tie in the barrel caused the slide to sit even further back than it was meant to, instead of forward, as was noted on the Brophy gun. Posey testified that the slide and barrel on the gun were not used at the crime. Nancy did purchase one on eBay, a separate slide and barrel designed to fit the Glock 17 she owned. Police were never able to recover the additional slide and barrel to compare it to the bullets fired at the crime scene. Let's see. Posey said he went to J&B, the company that had sold Nancy the Glock 17 at the Portland Gun Show, and asked them to record a video of how to change a slide and barrel on a gun. He said they exchanged the slide and barrel with a zip tie in it for one without a zip tie, which is how police have alleged the crime took place. The jury also listened to a phone call from Posey to Nancy Brophy on June 6, 2018, where Brophy said her insurance company has said that if police could, she should try to obtain a letter stating that she was not a person of interest in the case in order to get the insurance money to pay out. What she said was $40,000. She also asked Posey if they had enough information to solve the case. Posey said he filed paperwork for multiple search warrants and found numerous life insurance policies for Dan Brophy. An insurance expert was called to the stand, Steven Santos, who testified that the Brophies were paying more than $800 a month, which was 20% of their gross income at the time, on policies amounting to more than $700,000 for Dan Brophy's life insurance alone. Santos said that was not fiscally responsible, and had the Brophies been clients of his, they would have addressed the high premiums that they were paying for what he considered to be a reasonable amount of death benefit. What is that noise? Scooter? Is that?
No, that's not me. I just muted her though.
Okay. He said that the amount they were spending for just one person and just life insurance was inappropriate, and that he would recommend 10 to 20% of someone's gross income be allotted for all kinds of insurances across both people in a couple.
Did her go home tonight?
Not yet.
He did, huh?
The defense cross-examined Posey and asked once again about processing the shells found at the scene for DNA. The shells were not processed for touch DNA. Instead, they were processed for latent fingerprints. Posey testified that at the time, in 2018, he was made aware that DNA would not survive in that environment. With that knowledge, he had them processed by a criminalist for fingerprints. High heat like that caused by the explosion that occurs when a gun is fired.
He said that girlfriends.
What? Damages both fingerprints and DNA.
Oh, sorry.
If you thought any testing process was available to identify a subject in a homicide, would you not have used that? The state asked during the redirect. I would have used that, Posey responded. Testimony is going to continue on Thursday with Steve Santos finishing up. Nathaniel Stillwater, who's the son of Dan Brophy and stepson to Nancy Brophy, expected to take the stand. That I want to see. Nancy Brophy has been heard on recordings played to the court saying she considers Stillwater to be her son too. He sued her in civil court for the wrongful death of his father in 2019. Okay, so that I do want to see. I want to see the stepson take the stand tomorrow, so that should be interesting. And now on to Johnny Depp. It started with his sister, and then his friend took it, then hotel managers and stuff like that. So this is Johnny's. Okay, Johnny Depp's childhood friend, Isaac Baruch, became the real star of the show Wednesday during Depp's defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard, as he described his time living in the same building as the Pirates of the Caribbean and Aquaman star for more than 3 years. Johnny Depp is suing Amber Heard for defamation over an op-ed article that she wrote for the Washington Post, which alleged she was the victim of domestic violence. She never identified Johnny Depp directly in the piece, but wrote that she is a public figure representing domestic abuse. Baruch, who took the witness stand after Depp's sister on Wednesday, earned laughs from both Depp and the crowd as he commented on Amber Heard's great teeth and makeup, or lack thereof, in a thick New York accent. For the most part, she's not a makeup-wearing person. Completely natural, totally great complexion. Texas natural girl next door and not makeup-wearing, hanging out, Baruch said when asked whether he knew when Heard was wearing makeup or not. That question came after Baruch testified that he never saw Heard with red marks or bruises or scarring or cuts over the time that he lived in the same building with her, and that she did not wear makeup when he saw her. Specifically, he testified that he did not see any signs of abuse on Amber Heard after she accused Johnny of hitting her with a phone in May of 2016. Depp's childhood friend began to laugh as Heard's attorney, Elaine Bredenhoft, repeatedly asked him whether he knew when Amber was wearing concealer, foundation powder, or Anacare, a cream to treat bruises, before he apologized. Baruch, who stayed in one of Depp's penthouses for free and received $100,000 in cash from the actor over 4 years while working on an art project after Depp agreed to be his patron, also earned laughter from the courtroom earlier in his testimony when asked whether he accepted Depp's offer. Initially, Depp offered Baruch a place to stay for a few months while Baruch worked on his project. Once Baruch realized it would take him more than a few months to create 25 paintings, he went to Depp and explained the situation. Hold on. He looks at me and starts laughing and says, don't worry, I don't care. I just want you to paint. However long it takes, I want you to paint every day, he said, and earning laughter from Depp. Following the lighthearted comments, it was jarring when Baruch began crying towards the end of his testimony when discussing Amber Heard's abuse allegations against Depp during cross-examination. I want her to heal. I want him to heal. And he added that he believes the allegations of abuse against Depp to be a malicious lie that Amber Heard started. He testified that the allegations have impacted so many lives, including his own, as he stopped painting for about 2 years. He is currently living in a residence that Depp owns. Family has been completely wrecked. Depp's family has been completely wrecked by all this stuff. It's not fair. It's insane how this happened. Attorneys later presented previously recorded testimony from Brandon Patterson, managing director of the East Columbia Building HOA, where Johnny Depp and Amber Heard lived for their marriage. Patterson testified that surveillance footage showed police officers entering the building on May 21st, 2016, the day that Amber Heard alleges Depp threw a phone in her face. The defamation trial will continue Thursday as more witnesses are expected to take the stand. So that's that. Let's see what you guys are saying about any of this stuff. Brophy or Depp or what? Yep, and he's not the only one telling the same history. What, Alice? Anybody have anything else to say? I have to do some more catching up on the Depp trial. It's just too much with the auction and too many trials, but now that Todt will be over, it'll free it up so that I'm definitely going to watch the stepson testify in the Brophy trial.
I want to see I want to see what's his name just now that you were talking about. I want to see Todt testify, and then I want to catch up on
Johnny Depp.
yes.
Yeah. You got to see Todt testify. It's crazy.
Yes, I have to see that. Oh my God.
And did you watch his interview yesterday?
No.
You got to watch that too. You have to watch both things. You have to watch his interview with the police. They played it in court on day 2, and you have to watch when he testified.
Oh, good. Okay.
I don't know where Lisa H is. It's getting ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're all asking where Lisa H is.
Everybody keeps asking.
Where the freak is she? Why isn't she coming in anymore?
Why are you not coming? Why do you hate us?
What's going on, Lisa? Has anybody... Where's Sassy Darcy? Sassy, have you heard from Lisa? Who's heard from Lisa H?
Yes, Sassy Darcy, call Lisa. Ask her why she's not coming in.
Who's heard from Lisa H, guys?
We're not letting you off the hook, Lisa H.
Yeah, you're living alone and you're acting a little strange not coming in. This is like, what is this, like the 3rd day, really? She hasn't come in?
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin, I haven't watched that Brophy Trial, or however you say it.
Well, I definitely want to watch the stepson, because she's not sick.
Hello, lady.
Well, if she's sick, don't you think we should know, because she lives alone? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah. Sassy Darcy said no, not since she checked in the other night.
Wow. What's up with that? She was never Miss Alive. Lisa H, what the freak? Where are you?
Maybe try calling her again, Sassy Darcy.
Yeah, try calling her, Sassy Darcy. Something's not right. She's acting real weird. Not coming in and not talking where she is.
Is what?
She's acting kind of weird, not saying where she is, talking kind of strange. And who knows if that was even her the other night, because it was totally it was not what she would text. She says she can never sleep the night before a doctor's appointment, and yet she says, oh, I want to go because I want to get to bed early before my doctor's appointment. And yet the next day claims that she's so tired or something because she didn't get any sleep. Meanwhile, she supposedly went to bed early. Something's weird. Maybe she didn't even text that to us, you know?
Yeah.
But there's nothing like she would say. It's really weird.
See, Deborah says, Lisa H, not heard anything since last movie night, and one post in chat a couple days ago, then left.
Oh, there she is.
Here she is. I got her. Here she is.
Yes, please, calm down, everyone.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, it's kind of strange. You haven't been in like 4 nights.
Well, yeah, I have a headache tonight anyways, and my muscles hurt.
You have a headache and your muscles hurt? Why? Did you get a vaccine?
No. No.
Oh. There she is, Danielle.
What have you been doing?
Doctor's appointments, and my hours are messed up because I'm staying up all day, and then I go to sleep around like Lisa D does.
Oh, Lisa D goes to bed. Lisa D has a totally
o'clock
comes together now.
maybe.
She gets up at 7 a.m. She
7.
just told me because she's on vacation and she misses us completely.
Yeah, I go to bed around 7 o'clock at night.
Sassy Doris said she left a message.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just took 2 ibuprofens because my head is aching.
May have typo. What typho? Typhoid? What are you saying?
What?
I don't know what Tammy said. May have typho.
What's that?
See, Heart My Wife says, "Girl, I was really starting to worry."
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I love you guys. Just been really tired.
Hasn't it been nice over there?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I was out for like 3 hours today, just in the yard. It was really nice.
What was your temperature up there?
Oh my goodness. Maybe 60? Maybe?
Did you
I
get your
think-
furnace fixed?
No, they sent the papers out, and I called the mail today. And they had, because I didn't feel like walking down if I didn't have to, and they weren't there. The papers weren't there yet. I have to make them out, sign them, and then I can either take pictures with my phone or just scan them and send them an email. So I'm gonna call again tomorrow to see if they've gotten them in the mail, and if not, then I'll go Friday. Hopefully. She sent them out Monday morning, so I thought today would be.
So you haven't had heat?
Well, that Sunday night it was 49 here when it was like 20 where you were, 28 or 30. It was 49. And it's been like in the 40s at night here.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yes. And no, I'm nice and warm. I have my little it's a fireplace heater.
Mm-hmm.
One of the black ones. It's got the glass in the front, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I've got my heating blanket on. So no, I'm fine.
And what about the other guys about the foundation?
Yeah, they still are waiting. I called and they said they're still waiting on the insurance from the contractor. So anyways, but hopefully that's a go once they get that, and that can start up. But I was right about it. It was the interior wall that had collapsed, and there is a wall behind that, a cement wall. So, I mean, that's good that there is another wall there.
That's weird though, because like an interior wall usually isn't like cement like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like cinder blocks.
No, I know that, but it looked like there was just
okay.
dirt behind it from the pictures.
Yeah, the dirt had gotten in. I don't know how, but yeah. No, there is a wall. I saw it in the back because I looked at it again today. I went down and got some stuff. I actually made a screen door today from one of my from my door here on the side. So I have it so I can open it up when it gets really nice and not have to worry about insects and stuff. So
You made one?
Yes, I did. It was already started it was already made kind of, but I had to saw off the end and then I had to put it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I did it, and I was, it
And you
took me
put up
2
the
hours.
hinges and everything?
Everything. Yes, I did. I did. I did it. I looked at it and I was like sitting down on a chair outside. I have a screened in tent, and I was in it, and I was like, I looked at the screen door and I said, I did that. I was like, really? I did that.
Mm.
It was really an accomplishment, kind of.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to go with the hinges. Were there
Yeah,
already drilled holes for the hinges?
Nope, I did it all. Yeah, I know.
Crazy. That's
That's crazy. You did all that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I raked a little bit and sat outside and listened to the birds. I love it when it gets to be dusk, because the birds are just they're so I like it first thing in the morning when they're so like lively, and then at the end of it at the night it's kind of cozy to listen to them. Yeah. I saw like 3 different cats too. And they didn't look like they were strays though, because they looked, nice coats, and they looked well taken care of. So must be neighbors' cats or something. But they were interested in what I was doing. It's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah. They're gonna start me on some medicine for well, not medicine, prescription for my they now think it is psoriatic arthritis or whatever you call it, and it'll help with my osteoarthritis also.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to. I had blood tests done in December, and I had blood tests, but this wasn't for that. And I had blood tests done last month, so I need to get more blood tests so they can check my kidney and my kidneys and my liver just to make sure. And they're going to test me every 3 months, because they want to put me on some kind of medicine or prescription for the arthritis, because it's really debilitating. So I've got to do those. And the 4th, I have another appointment with a what is it, a podiatrist?
Podiatrist?
The feet. Right, exactly. Yeah. For my plantar fasciitis, or whatever the thing is on my heel, and then my
plantar
toe.
fasciitis.
Yes, yeah, that's painful. So I'm going to see that, and then I'm going to be seeing a dermatologist. I have to make that appointment, I guess, or call.
How many doctors are you seeing now, Lisa?
And that I was going to go to one in Saratoga, but a dermatologist, but they didn't accept Fidelis that I have. And so I've got to, there's another one I think that I can check. I'm going to a lot of different doctors. Next Thursday, I go to Swingerland in Albany, past Albany a little bit, for my eyes.
Your eyes
And
again?
my eye doc. Oh yeah, you don't know how many lined up eye doctors and stuff I have. Like I'll have on the 28th, I have a couple of eye appointments here, not here, but a little bit of ways, not in Albany.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, on the 4th of May, I have.
That's my birthday.
Oh, that's my stepdad's birthday was the 4th
Really?
of May. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I just have a lot of things going on. I had my therapy today on the phone. And Monday, like I said, I went to my arthritis, the doctor that does the arthritis, whatever. And yeah, so I have a lot of appointments coming up.
You have appointments tomorrow too?
What? Tomorrow what?
You have to go to the doctor tomorrow too?
No, they wanted me to go. I went yesterday, Tuesday. They wanted me to go again today, but I had my therapy appointment at about around the same time. And I just couldn't. I can't get out 2 days in a row to go to it's too much. So they have me scheduled for the 4th. The podiatrist or whatever you call it, they wanted me to do because she was free. And then she said, well, she won't be free until May 4th. And I said, that's fine. So
Or
I'll get my blood drawn then too, because it's at the same building. So, yeah. And my eye doctor called from the one that's in Malta, and they called, and he said that my eye test came back and they didn't see anything wrong. But I said, oh God, I said, what's going to happen if they can't find anything? What's wrong? He said, I said, what do they do? He says, well, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it because you have another appointment next Thursday, and then we'll figure out, what they're said. So it's just, it's endless.
Well, that's good. They can't find anything wrong.
Right. It's true. But I want to know why. Why am I having so much difficulty seeing?
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Hi,
Danielle.
Danielle.
Lisa, you freaked us the freak out. What's going on? You can't disappear on us. You know we don't panic ever.
I was in Scooter's Live at the end. I said hello.
Oh, no, I don't. Everybody
Scooter's
said
Live,
they
when?
didn't see you. We didn't
Scooter's
see you
last
since
night.
movie night.
No, last night, and then I saw Allie Cattails. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, we were
And
asking everybody. We were so scared.
I saw
We were like,
Allie
what the heck?
Tuesday morning, I think, at an auction, because I go into the auctions and watch them. And then I spoke up when I saw her, because she was talking about her, I don't know, who's some relative or something, all the stuff that she has up there.
I didn't even see you last night, Lisa.
Yeah, because Scooter
Yeah.
said that you weren't there, and we were
Right
all...
at the end. Right at the end, I came in and, yeah, I said goodbye or something.
Wow. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, you were reading some interesting ones. And you had the lights off and your glasses were reflecting, and you said, "Oh my God, what is that?" And it was your glasses.
Scooter, how do you read with the lights off? That's not good for your eyes.
The phone.
It was on my phone.
You can read with the lights off with the phone. It's light.
Yeah, it was my phone. Hi, honey hush.
Yeah.
Huh.
May 30th. My
Janae must have
granddaughter.
Janae fell asleep or something. She was asleep, right?
Yeah, she was snoring.
I didn't know what that was.
dear.
It scared the crap out of me.
Well, wasn't she at the beach today?
Yeah.
Yes.
With her
I
granddaughter.
saw that in the chat.
She's probably tired.
Mm-hmm.
My kids were at the park, and they were done.
Poor Ethan gets home from a track meet at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I love it.
just-
I love them just like put themselves to bed. I'm like, oh,
The kid, he just goes, "Yes, I'm going to bed."
yeah, I'm like, good, but good
That's it.
night. I love it.
Good night.
Good night. I mean, I just make sure they shower. I'm like, and I'm like,
He's
they
just
wanna sleep.
exhausted. Oh my
Shower.
gosh.
I was like, and go to bed, and then they shower and go right to bed. I love it.
So,
But they were exhausted. But it's the nice weather, is coming, and which
I
is
just can't
good.
believe you could put up a screen door because I wouldn't even know where to
Oh
do
my
with the hinges.
goodness! Put the hinges. What? You have to have like a thing to put the hinges.
Like one of the
Well,
guides,
it's like a-
hinge guide, and then it chisels
You
it
should have
out.
seen me sawing. I was
Yeah.
sawing the.
Like
It
a
was
chisel, and then
yeah.
there's like a punch out thing. I don't know. My
Right?
husband has-
Yeah, I know.
But like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like I
Gotta
would
be in
like,
the right
I can't believe.
yeah,
I can't
someone
believe
has
how
to
well
do
it came out too. Like everything was perfect. It lined up nice.
when I do things.
Really, Lisa?
Wow.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
Good for
Really
you.
did that?
I did it. Yeah, I know it was something else.
Good.
What, did you watch a video on how to do it or something?
No, I did it. I just did it.
Wow.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, like
How mine
I-
turned out.
Yeah, like I fixed my toilet paper holder because it was coming off, and I had to put in new anchors, and I was like impressed, but that was nothing. like that makes me sound like a chump. I didn't put up a door.
Right?
That's cool though. But that's good, maybe, moving around and stuff, maybe that helps you.
Yeah, I think so. It keeps my mind busy
Your
too,
mind busy, your body, everything.
Yeah.
We
I
were
mean, my
just
body is all sore now from it, and of course my
well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
so is
heel
my
hurts,
body
but,
sore from doing freaking squats that I
Yeah.
thought weren't doing anything.
yeah, that's normal.
Can't even walk up and down the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gabby's
when you're out doing stuff, you get exhausted, I'm exhausted tonight.
we were just worried because, you never not come in or even say anything in Slack, and we were worried like, oh, I hope
Yeah,
she didn't get hurt, and if you're alone,
I know. Yeah.
it scared us. And then, there was a lot of rain at one point, and we were just like,
Not
oh,
here, Danielle,
Yeah.
not here. Not here.
wow.
No. No, we didn't get the rain that everybody's been getting. We didn't get the downpours or anything like that.
Yeah,
Nothing.
we needed a canoe here.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I know. Oh no, I know because I looked at the weather and some of them had 3 to 4 inches of rain around my area, but it wasn't here.
Crazy.
Yeah. But it wasn't far away,
Mhm.
but it wasn't here where I am, so that was good.
Oh yeah, that was good. You don't need that.
No. Oh,
You're like, no, thank you. Stay away.
right. No. No, I've got the Rockford Files on because it's mellow to me, and I love James Garner, so I put that on and I was just dozing here.
Oh, that's good. Are they getting any close answers on fixing the foundation?
Well, not until the contractor gets the insurance. I guess they're still waiting on it. I've called them. I called them again. Yeah.
I thought you got the one your cousin has.
Huh?
I thought you got the home insurance that your cousin has, didn't you?
Oh, you're talking about home insurance? No, that won't happen until the job is done. Because I need to have the job down in the basement done before the insurance will kick in.
So what insurance are you waiting for?
Oh, I'm waiting for the contractor has to get his insurance.
Oh, don't they have insurance?
I don't know. I guess not. I know that when somebody came and they didn't have insurance, and I think they must have told them that they weren't getting insurance, not the one that they're getting from me now, but so they couldn't even have him because they need to have insurance.
Oh no, they absolutely. They wouldn't even send him with no insurance. That's
no, right. Yeah. So that's what I'm waiting on for that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not to sound, annoying, but just, keep on them because that's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you think like, oh God, I know enough, but
oh, Danielle, you don't know how much I am on top of things when it comes to calling. You don't know. I keep at people because you have to be your own advocate and you have to do your own thing. You have to. Even for doctors. I mean, my doctors
for anything.
My doctor's excuse for not sending me to some of these places was because she was like, well, I didn't want to put one more doctor on your plate. And I'm like, God almighty, I need to get to these doctors to get better, to feel better. Put them all on my plate. I don't give a damn.
No, you have to. It's important.
It is. Oh, no. You don't know. I mean, you don't know the lengths I go to get things done.
Well, no, good. You do because I have to do the same, with my own things. It's just something you have to do. It's very important.
It's boring as hell, but I do it. And I like the furnace. I mean, that I called them like 2 minutes after they opened.
Good.
I mean, and I just keep at it. I keep at it. I won't give up on things. No.
That's good.
It's too bad though, you have to do everybody else's legwork. It's just
I know,
ridiculous.
but in certain conditions,
But you have to.
They're doing things for you, so you got to kind of just keep on reminding them, like, hey, because
I'm here still. Where are you?
Yeah, you just have to imagine all the people that they're dealing with, gotten.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing that you found someone to help, so you can't
Oh
let
gosh, I know. I'm just, I just be glad when it's started and it's done.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, that's so important to have that done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was listening to the auction after I came back from dinner, from eating, and I fell asleep. Like
Did
with
ya?
the, I fell asleep with the phone, and I actually was dreaming that I was with you guys and napkins, and just we were in a, I don't know if it was Carolyn's house, but we were in a house that I think was Carolyn's house, but it like what it looks like, but it was in my dream. And I remember doing dishes and just kind of cleaning up and then just being like, oh, okay, these napkins go here. So weird, but it was so, and it was fun. It was weird, but it was fun. It was a cool dream. And I woke up like, what? I'm sitting here making a blanket.
Oh my gosh, another one?
Yeah, I love them.
Wow.
I do. I love them. I love making them. It's like Sandy, she really was, she's like, you're going to make so many, they're addicting, and they really are. Like, I guess, like, I didn't get to, well, I didn't get into it, like, yet, because I don't have the stuff for the decoupage. Like, I had this, like, Mod Podge that dried up. So I'm going to get, like, the other stuff that Carolyn uses, and maybe I'll get into that and become crazy like that. But I got into this, and I love it.
Wow. Yeah. I'm obsessed with blankets anyways. I always am buying them. Like the decorative ones and the soft ones and the plush ones. And, yeah. I love blankets.
Yeah, and just like nice, these blankets are expensive. If you, if you bought them,
Yeah.
it's, so it's nice. Make it nice.
Make it nice.
Make it nice.
I mean, how she's not doing the summer wealth case unless something new pops up.
Yeah, I'm not handling all the
Drama.
chaos. It's all ridiculous chaos.
It is ridiculous. It's not even
real. It's not
focused
helping
on her.
Summer. It's just
No.
drama. If you want
No.
drama,
Yeah,
go to the
I don't
drama
think-
channel. It's drama.
So nothing is real facts that,
It's sad.
it is sad,
Yeah.
but nothing is real yet.
Turned into
All
a
of it
circus.
now is just reviews and stuff. They don't give a damn.
Just circus.
Yeah, Kevin, it seems like the contractor would have to have insurance. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, no, I think that one company came and they didn't have it, and she was like,
When
we couldn't use them.
from
Can't
her?
use them.
Were they sent from them?
Yeah, I don't think they knew that they didn't have insurance, so they couldn't use that one that they had first sent to the house.
Strange.
Yeah,
because-
because they try to get 2 or 3 of them, like they do with heat.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they're gonna do your furnace or whatever, because they want to get the lowest price, obviously.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would think that's the first thing they would check, because that's something needed.
I know.
I would think they would have certain ones they work with in the areas,
Yeah.
that they
Like-
know.
Yeah.
Ones that they use, and that's what they send, and that's it.
Right.
I would think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, because the guy Rebecca said, it had to be done right away. That's what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, it's been weeks now.
Yeah,
I
it's-
know. Yeah. It's
Very-
really, yeah.
Then Danielle uses a 7, I think.
7 what?
Yarn.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. I don't know what number it is. Let me see. I have the Walmart Mainstays, the chenille chunky. Where does it say the number? Oh, wait, it says a 6.
That's
It says super bulky 6. That's what it says on this.
Now Jimmy's saying I need some big freaking cart.
A big
For the
cart.
yeah, for the shells, like this big gorilla cart thing that he found at the Home Depot.
Big gorilla cart.
Yeah, with these big massive tires. Because he's like, you are not going to be able to carry 5-gallon buckets. It's going to be so heavy. Your arms are going to be all stretched out. You have to push this cart.
You're definitely going to need something with wheels.
That's what he's saying now.
Yeah, I believe that.
yeah, probably.
Unless you
In the
small,
sand, though?
unless you do
Would it
smaller.
get stuck in the sand?
No, I'll show you what he's telling me. He's telling me that I need this cart. Pull this over. Hold on. He's saying that I need this.
Let me see. I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
even
it YouTube?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like one of those garden carts or
One of
something.
the gorilla carts. He's like, it's a small one. You can fit it in the van.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Well, you might be glad to have something like that.
Yeah.
I gotta dump another load here. Okay.
Mhm.
He's like, you could put the buckets in that. Pull it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can carry like a bucket at a time, make them smaller to carry, and then wheel it. Oh, Jimmy, look at him solving problems. Worrying.
Yeah, he's like, you're not gonna be able to walk with the 5-gallon pails.
Well,
That's
lady, little
true.
lady said she has one she uses all summer.
In the sand, little lady? Like that or something different? I have to collect the shells, Alicia. Hi, White
Alice.
Rabbit.
Alice in Wonderland. Is she Alicia again?
No,
Oh, is it another Alicia?
no, it's Alice in Wonderland, still the
Oh.
same one.
I'm not looking at shit.
Carolyn's just calling her Alicia. Alicia
Well,
in Wonderland.
Just like that? Really? Do you use it on the sand, little lady? Oh, I'm not going to be embarrassed at all. Why? We were right on the beach. We don't have to leave the beach at all. It's
Yeah,
private.
Rent a backhoe.
We're right on the beach, Flo. We don't have to go to a beach.
simple, Kevin, you know.
It's private housed right on the beach. Oh, for your plants in the garden. Okay. And no, I wouldn't be embarrassed. I'd make Scooter pull it. No.
Scooter, guess what you're doing? You guys are gonna have so much fun.
Truly, Deborah, that's truly what it is.
No, honey, hush, there's just so many of the channels that cover summer wells. It's all about drama, and they're getting all into people that live all around there and all these different stories and who owns this case and who's
No, Sassy.
longest.
Not at all, Sassy.
Tammy said it's 3:33.
Okay.
Kevin.
Well, they will have to be cleaned really well because people have been sucking out of them. So that's kind of, I don't know, a little bit gross to me. We're gonna get so many 333 there, so I think we'll be set.
We got 2 shorties, Alicia. So do you have doctor appointment tomorrow too, Lisa, or no?
No.
No. Got the day off, huh?
Yes, I need it.
That's. Oh, tomorrow they
Gosh,
have
I know.
school at least for the break. So tomorrow's their Friday, even though it's Thursday.
I mean, hush, it's hard to find any real info on that poor little girl anymore because they've built so much onto it, haven't they,
Lazy
Carolyn?
Buddy? What?
The Summer Wells case.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if there's anything new, you know, that's when Carolyn will cover it. I wish they would find that little thing and find her alive by some miracle.
Yeah, for real.
I see, Kevin. Lazy Buddy. How much? I wonder what it holds. I wonder if it holds like a lot of weight. 170 pounds. I don't know how much these shells do weigh. They're heavy. 5 gallons. I don't know. What do 5 gallons of shells weigh? See what the reviews are.
You know, honey, how she is good at it. She read about the Todt trial in the beginning of this live. I don't know if you heard it.
Oh, I gotta watch it today. I didn't watch it.
You should. Did you listen to the true crime in the beginning of this, Honey Hush?
I listened. Oh, I thought it was with me. I was like, I listened to you. Yeah, I want to see it. Him.
£170, they said, Kevin. Maybe. I'll have to look into it tomorrow. Sassy Darcy's funny.
What'd she say?
Do these companies just send me napkins for free? Sassy, do you know the shipments of napkins that I've been getting? No, they don't send them to me for free. I can send you my invoices.
What napkins for free? All your napkins?
Yeah.
No.
How would I get them for free, Sassy? I don't know if you understand how many napkins I'm getting in. The minimum orders with these companies, Sassy, are hundreds of dollars, and reorders are hundreds of dollars. They don't give them to you for free. Make me laugh, Sassy. Yeah.
Yeah, honey, hush, the primary care doctors send you up to all the specialists anymore.
It was Lisa B calling in and showing everybody everything. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got sunburn and Gary.
Yeah, Gary in the hot tub.
And then her lip.
Oh yeah, wow.
And it is the sun. The sun must be strong there.
They weigh about 95 pounds.
Wow, really?
Honey Ash said she didn't ask that question, Scooter. It was Deborah Vancouver did. Mm-hmm. Yep, sassy. Yeah, that wasn't easy. Nope. Nope. You must be having comprehension problems tonight. Nothing is adding up. Yeah, no, Scooter read the wrong comment and called it Honey Hush.
Oh, well, I did know it was LMNW. I guess I just said Honey Hush. And
I will be drawing some of the flowers of the napkins. I won. Oh, really? That's nice. Oh my gosh, that tomorrow, Todt should, I think they'll have a verdict. Then I want to watch The Stepson. Tomorrow's also Thursday.
Tomorrow?
What?
You think they're gonna have a verdict?
Oh
tomorrow?
yeah, it's done, Danielle. They're going to do closing arguments. I think they're going to have a verdict right away. Come on, the guy's guilty as,
Oh, I know he's guilty. I just didn't know it was tomorrow.
oh yeah, they'll have a verdict tomorrow. And then,
Oh.
yeah, and then the stepson is going to testify in the Brophy case, and then Johnny Depp. It's just, in a way, I'm glad that trial is too many at one time.
Mm-hmm. It's all or nothing.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like that at all, Sassy. You would freak out if you saw. When I tell you I have a napkin room, I'm not kidding around, Sassy. I have so many napkins, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, I called her Honey Hush, I guess, and I meant LMNW 50.
Those are like a few diamond paintings. You don't understand the quantity of napkins that are coming in, Sassy. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely not that, Sassy.
Is Sassy decoupaging anything right now?
I don't know. Sassy, you know what I thought? You said, like, you wanted to sell shells or something. What I think you should probably do is you should show the picture things you make, and people would order those.
What picture things?
She makes a candle, like she made one with Ray's picture. She does like stuff with people's pictures and decoupages it on there, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful.
You could show some and take some custom orders. Did
Yeah,
you see?
That would
Did
be
you see my answer? Yeah, I just told your answer out. Did you hear my question? But I have to. There's also a video. I got to get that video Lisa made. I got to find out where that went to. It must be in the Zoom recordings. Put that up. That was really. You missed something big, Scooter.
Yeah, I know.
Really big. I mean, really big, good big.
Well,
Trying to find out where it
I
is.
missed it, I guess.
What?
I said, yeah, I missed it.
Where were you? How long did you sleep today?
A long time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready to sleep again.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
So where do we store my recording at? Where are we recording it? Let me see if my recording is there.
Remember I told you I was going to set my alarm to get up?
Yeah.
I did set it, and I shut it right off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Scooter.
I went right back to sleep.
Scooter, you're crazy. Okay, so what is this? True crime chat. File folder. Audio. Recording. I think this is it. Let me see. I said to properties. Oh, here it is, I think. Okay, let me see if I can upload this now over here. So what are you doing tomorrow, Scooter?
Oh,
You're making suddenly salad?
Oh,
I don't know, I just love to say that. She's making suddenly
I have to
salad.
get the ingredients for it tomorrow, so.
I have to make my ricotta cookies. It's ridiculous.
You're what?
Ricotta cookies before my ricotta
Oh, yeah.
I have to do that.
I have to
Yum.
buy the stuff for my spaghetti salad, and I have to buy more mayonnaise for my eggs.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Eggs.
Dead eggs.
And I think I'm gonna make a pineapple upside down cake for my father, because that's his favorite.
It's his birthday?
No,
Oh.
I think I'll just make it for him anyway. There'll be
Oh.
lots of things there, but he could always take it home with him. Hi, Robbity Bob.
Hi, Rob de Bob.
I told you we're having ours on
You
Saturday.
did tell me that.
Tiffany and 6 of the kids will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Doing?
What, Daniel?
I said, how nice. How's she doing?
Doing very well. He is in jail.
Oh, even better.
Yes. He was found and put in jail.
Good.
So she left that shelter and she's here now. She's going to be here for a few weeks until she decides what she's going to do.
I'm
You
glad.
won't be back with him though, thank goodness.
No. Oh, thank God she's okay.
I know. They charged him with felonious assault. I think it should be attempted murder.
Oh, absolutely. What is? He could have so many more charges.
No, I'm surprised. He did.
Were the kids there?
Yes.
Oh, he can have so many more charges.
One of the kids is the one that called 911.
Oh,
One of the older ones.
yeah. Oh,
But I guess, remember how he took her car and
mhm.
cards and all that? Well, he ended up dropping all that off at his sister's house, I guess the next day, and his sister let Tiffany know that everything was there. And then he went on the run.
Wow.
Honey Hush, my little sister, my niece and her husband. Her husband's in jail, not him, not her. He tried to kill her. Honey Hush. Stabbed her 30 times,
Oh my gosh.
but the knife was too small. That's why she didn't die.
Wow. What goes through people's minds? Just leave.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I know a heart made ways. I'll see her Saturday for the first time. Talk to her and see what all's going on.
I don't know.
She's not around here. This is all in Ohio.
Bonnie's having everyone at her house.
Yes. Yeah, she wants to. Yeah. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah. She likes doing that.
Yeah, we usually have people here.
Do ya?
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel like Easter.
It doesn't. It's so weird. It's Sunday.
Oh, they caught that guy in the city, for those that didn't know.
Oh, the shooter?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they did. Thanks, honey hush.
I wonder if they found out his channel. Did anybody look at his channel?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look at it?
Mm-hmm. Really weird videos.
Yeah, they said he just does a lot of ranting in
Mhm.
them.
Yep. Oh, there was a tip that led to his arrest. The man suspected of shooting 10 people in the subway in Brooklyn called in a tip to Crime Stoppers that led to his capture. He called in a tip?
You did?
I guess 2 law enforcement sources said Frank James, 62, was arrested without incident by patrol officers in Manhattan's East Village neighborhood on Wednesday afternoon. James called in the tip, told authorities he was at a McDonald's on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. He essentially told police he saw his face on the news and knew he was wanted. He told the operator he would be inside the restaurant charging his phone, but could not provide the phone number, a senior law enforcement source said. The call dropped moments later, followed by a 911 call from another person who said they had spotted James, one of the 2 sources said. Patrol officers arrived at the McDonald's but did not see him. And they said just down the block they came across a bystander who flagged James to them. The senior law enforcement said James was in custody by roughly 1:40 Eastern Time, about an hour after he made the call. Let's see. He's suspected of setting off smoke grenades and firing a handgun 33 times on a crowded N train traveling towards the 36th Street station in Brooklyn's Sunset Park neighborhood. The attack left 29 people injured, including 10 who were shot, though none of the injuries appeared to be life-threatening. 5 of the victims were young people commuting to school. The motive of the shooting is not yet known. James was charged in federal court with violating a law that prohibits terrorist or other violent attacks against a mass transportation system. He will have his initial court appearance Thursday. He had 9 prior arrests in New York dating from 1992 to 1998, including possession of burglary tools, criminal S Act, and theft of service, NYPD Chief of Detectives James Essex said. He also had 3 arrests in New Jersey in 1991, 1992, and 2007 for trespassing, larceny, and disorderly conduct. Wednesday's arrest came hours after officials elevated James from a person of interest to a suspect, and shortly after the city issued an emergency alert to residents saying that James was wanted and asking for tips. The subway shooting represents a long-feared nightmare scenario for New York City, which relies heavily on its mass transit system. Who the heck is that guy sucking on his finger? Let's see. Speaking from a hospital bed Tuesday, Hurara Venkata, 27, was shot in the back of the knee and said he thinks he was sitting next to the shooter. Speaking from a hospital bed, he said he'd gotten into the last car of the N train and sat next to a man with a duffel bag who appeared to be wearing an MTA vest. The man let off a smoke bomb. A housekeeping manager said Venkata, a housekeeping manager at a New York hotel, and all you see is smoke, black smoke going off, and then people bum rushing to the back. Venkata said, "This pregnant woman was in front of me. I was trying to help her. I didn't know there were shots at first. I just thought it was black smoke bomb. She said, I'm pregnant with a baby. I hugged her, and then the bum rush continued. I got pushed, and that's when I got shot in the back of my knee. The shooting started about 20 seconds after the train took off from the 59th Street station and felt like it lasted for nearly 2 minutes. Claire Tunkel, 46, who was in the subway car where the shooting took place, described the scene as chaotic. She said she couldn't see anything because of the smoke, but she heard people crying out for help and others saying they were bleeding. People were rushing to the front of the car. Some fell to the ground. She said you could feel their bodies.
Wow.
Crazy. Manson family member Leslie Van Houten, parole reversed for the 5th time.
What do you mean reversed?
I guess she's not getting it. I don't know why they say. I don't know why they don't say denied. Police arrest a man after he allegedly buried his mother and sister in the backyard. Oh my gosh. Huge California Home Depot fire creates heat signature seen from space. What?
Wow.
It says, oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, I hate seeing that. Ugh. Oh, did you hear about that Gary, Indiana case? They found the woman dead in a ditch. Ariana Taylor scooter?
I think I did see that in the news, yes.
Missing Indiana mom found dead in a drainage ditch. Oh my gosh, it's so horrific reading this stuff. I just can't even. I don't want them anymore. Mom strangled 2 kids with a ribbon, tied them together by their necks, arms, and legs.
Oh my God.
I don't understand how these.
Me either.
There's a California woman, 32 years old, who hasn't been seen. She was supposed to pick up her family from the airport. Never showed up. Hates crime, beating. 11-year-old Florida boy vanishes getting off the school bus in Daytona Beach.
Oh,
That's. This is crazy. I can't even read it. It's so sad.
I know.
It's horrible. It just gets worse and worse every day.
It does.
Missing 4-year-old nonverbal autistic boy vanishes in Oklahoma. Wait, Britney Spears is pregnant?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Uh-uh.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, she was, she was, whatever it's called.
How old is Britney Spears?
She's,
Oh,
I think
she's got to be 40 years old.
40.
How old is she?
I think she's 40.
Is she? I didn't even know she was with another guy.
She was with another guy.
That's like all she needs right now. She went crazy when she had the last kid.
No, she's better now. She's better now. He's the was with was his trailer, like, is like, that's just trash.
Fear she could have another breakdown. Being pregnant is not an illness, and depression does not make you conducive to a conservatorship. She couldn't get married or have a baby. That's a constitutional violation.
Her father wouldn't let her do anything. She had no rights. She didn't have her money. So once she won her freedom, she really.
She's 40. She's 40.
I mean, that's people can have kids at
Oh,
40.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, I was like 38, so with my last. My sister's just starting, and she'll be 38 this year.
38?
Yeah. She's 10 years older than me. Even though she's like, I'm just having this one and that's it. Because it's so hard. Like she thought it was a breeze.
You always think that. Do you have one?
Yeah, right? It's so easy.
How old's her baby now? Like 6 months?
Gabby, how old is Kaya? 6 months now? She was born in October. She was born at the end of October.
Yeah, would be 6 months in April of this month, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna smash her.
Ugh.
We love her. But like keeps my sister awake. I'm like, yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, like either she's amazing, and then she's like, oh, haven't slept. Oh God, something's the matter with her. I'm like, nothing's the matter with her. I'm like, she's a baby. They change every day. I go, fine. I go, that's her job, to keep you up. And she's like, but I'm trying to keep her on a schedule. And I'm like, ha ha ha. But I'm like, so I'm like, well, you could try that. That's, it's good. I was like, don't 100% think it's going to work. I go, it will for the most part, but then when it doesn't, she's a baby.
Oh, I think, what are the things about the toes of the cats? Does this cat have those toes that, hold on a minute, I'm going to put this over there, that you're always talking about that moves,
What the thumb?
Hers have that,
The
whatever
thumb?
they call 'em.
that's not, what is that?
I'm gonna get on there, hold on.
Yeah. Do you mean like the thumb toe?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the thumb toes.
Like?
Her paws look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Maybe that's what, maybe that is it.
What is that?
I don't know. Polydactyl, that's right, polydactyl.
Oh, like that. Oh, I know. I guess I've never seen that.
What is that?
That's what you meant, like up the leg.
Or they have an extra toe.
Oh, an extra toe.
Yeah.
My cat had 7 toes on the front and each paw, and then in the back had 5.
Really?
Oh, wow. That's it. Wake
He
her
was
up.
my Italian stallion.
Oh. You precious.
Hold on, I've got to share the link. Okay. This computer. It's in there now, Scooter.
Okay.
If you just watch Lisa without anything, in the beginning she looks like she's like, hey, what you looking at? I'm gonna put hand in the fryer. Watch it without any audio, Scooter. And she looks like she's mad as hell. And she's like, what are you looking at? Put your freaking hand in the fryer, like her father said. Did you see it, Scooter?
Right yet.
Oh.
Is it in Slack?
Yeah, and the vacation thing. Oh my gosh, I thought somebody fell.
I did too.
What? That was so weird because I was watching the video and somebody was walking and I didn't have sound on and it looked like somebody fell. And I said, what the freak? Who fell? What was that noise?
Oh, wasn't me.
Lisa, Danielle, what was that?
Maybe it was me. I moved.
Danielle.
Oh man, it sounded like someone took a fall.
Oh no, I mean, I just moved. I didn't fall.
Okay.
My floor creaked, so maybe it was that.
Kevin, Kevin was there. Well, no, Kevin wasn't. Yeah, was Kevin there the whole? No. Rocky's running this wheel. Let me get blue. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Stargazer. Alicia, are you ever going to change your name back?
I think they said it was for today only.
What did you say?
Me?
Oh, you weren't talking. You said, I think it was for today only.
Yeah. That's what they said. Her and Help Me Rhonda, Mad Hatter.
Oh.
And then Nancy was like, knock of something knees.
Yeah, something like,
knocked out knee.
knocked up knee or something.
Yeah.
You like Alice Robbity Bob? I think Brittany was done dirty. Hi, Mad Hatter.
I told Mad Hatter, I was like, now I can't sing Help Me Rhonda.
Yeah, and plus Mad Hatter is the name of a really bad troll.
Bad
I was
person.
like, I was get Mad Hatter out of here, and then I'm like looking at the avatar.
But she said it was that she'll change it back.
There she is. She's back.
Oh, Alicia Bissell. Did you see it, Scooter?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see the changing rooms and the outdoor showers?
Yep.
How many were there?
One.
Nope.
I don't know.
I know, because you didn't. I know you didn't watch it.
No, I did watch it for real. I fast forwarded.
Oh, why? Oh my gosh, Scooter! It's only 8 minutes. For crying out loud! What?
16 minutes.
Okay, I thought you'd be interested.
I am interested.
Well, you got
That's
the,
how it's
you
gonna
got
be
the
the whole
answer
trip.
wrong. You got
Scooter,
the answer wrong, Scooter.
Scooter, where are you sleeping?
You got the answer wrong.
Oh, oh.
No, I've got to start getting.
No, I'm going to look at it. I'll look at
I've got
it
to
in
start getting
detail.
shell logbooks. I've got to get a shell guide. I have to get a bunch of priority boxes. Oh my gosh.
What happens when it's all over?
What do you mean?
When the trip's over, that's going to be sad.
No, then it's
No.
over.
You have your memories and
You'll have the fun memories of
yeah,
seeing it.
pictures and videos and
And lives.
shells galore.
It's going to be great.
Everything comes to an end at some time.
Yeah, but it'll be a letdown, you know?
No.
You know, when
What?
Christmas is over, how it's a letdown in January?
No.
You think like, wow, that was a lot of fun, and then you're usually glad to get back home.
Yeah,
And get
I
back
don't.
in your life.
Right, yeah.
It'd be awesome.
I know.
And then, like, what?
They're all talking to each other by the time they get done.
Of course we will be.
Everybody's disowned.
I know, right? Everybody's smashing all the shells.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I
It's
don't.
chaos.
I don't.
I gotta lose it.
Oh God, no! I'm in one of those moods.
No.
Oh dear,
No, I think they're gonna have a great time.
I do too.
Yeah, so if you want shells, you better watch it because we're gonna auction them off.
It's like that person that cut up the silicone doll.
What about
Smashing.
that? You know, Kevin made a joke to Patty today. He goes, I won't say the person. He goes, the person said they need they need 10 tarps and a chainsaw.
What?
And Patty goes,
I want to cut somebody.
why
down
would
and
she
got
need a
lost.
chainsaw?
Who's getting murdered?
What is she gonna do? She was really thinking Kevin was serious.
Oh my goodness gracious!
And she kept going, I don't understand. What is she gonna do with a chainsaw? And 10 tarps.
Uh-oh.
What?
Who asked for
That
shovels?
is funny.
What?
I says, and who asked for shovels?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Oh my gosh, I was dying.
That is funny.
Well, there won't be lack of laughs.
No.
Oh. So we're probably sleeping out of our truck.
What?
What? What?
Scooter will be sleeping out in her truck to get away from everybody.
In her
What?
in her trunk?
In her truck.
Oh, her truck.
Whatever
Yeah.
she's driving.
Her car.
Oh, car.
No, she won't. She'll be coming into our room going, "Can I sleep here?"
She's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
in Carolyn's bed.
Yeah.
I
Can I
can't.
sleep here with you guys?
Oh, dear.
I don't know if I'm taking Dave's truck or my car. We haven't decided yet.
Oh.
Well, what would be smarter? What would be like
The
safer?
truck in case she gets 10
What?
Well,
She's saying.
I don't know.
she's gonna get 10 gallons of shit.
What?
10 gallons of shells?
Yes, yes. She needs the truck and a chainsaw.
Of Scooter's whole back of her truck.
Oh.
Scooter, we're gonna need extra
We'll have room for
cargo
Lexi.
space.
Lexi will have to drive home with somebody else.
Lexi.
Oh dear.
Everybody's getting excited now.
Yeah, delirious.
Scooter, did you
I'm
order your
excited,
sand shovels?
And I'm not even going, and I'm excited.
I already ordered them, Carolyn. Yeah.
I ordered mine today too.
I
And a
already
net.
did
And a net.
before.
I'm gonna get Linda Gelb to dive down with the net. Go ahead, Linda. You can do it. I have us on live video. Go ahead. Jump down with the net.
Oh my God.
Come on. Nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, jeez.
Stop being silly. She's the one that said I bought this telescoping net
For what?
because Linda said that you walk out and where the ocean drops, that's where
Oh,
you
God,
take the
that's
net and you scoop it down in there
Okay.
and then you bring it up and you've got the big shells.
Oh. All right.
That makes sense.
Well, I've never done it, so,
So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
take Linda and take her out there.
Yeah, I would.
Fun, Linda.
Come on, Linda. You show us how it's done. We've never done this. But they have a lot of shells there because there's really big shells all over the outside of the house
Wow.
that people find
Yeah.
like the conch shells.
Robbity ball.
You would have seen that, Scooter, if you didn't fast forward.
Well, look later.
I know. Not important.
Got lots of time to watch it.
Oh, okay, Scooter.
Where's Jackie Burns today?
Scooter, do you think we're gonna need like how big is the suitcase you're bringing?
I wasn't going to bring a super big one. Why?
Because I was thinking the other day, I was like, am I going to need like the big full size suitcase, or I'll probably do the 2 small ones.
Why, you're bringing a lot of clothes or what?
What are you going to do? I always pack a lot, Scooter.
I do too, but I've been trying to not do that as much because it's crazy.
Because I always think, like, what if it's hot? What if it's cold? What if you need
God,
this?
I know,
What if
me
you need
too.
that? And
I
everybody
know.
What
always
is
looks
this
like they
trip?
have what
Is
you
it a
wanted to
week?
bring.
Or is it a month?
Oh, but there's like a lot of things got to do.
Why
Then I got to bring down a lot of stuff. So much stuff.
are you bringing so much stuff?
Because I need so much stuff.
Oh.
Like I've got to bring down all the buckets, all this, now this cart, whatever it is. I've got
This
to
is
bring
the
down.
best.
Lisa's bringing down craft supplies. She's bringing down plastic tablecloths to put in those craft tables.
Crap tables.
Well, if you would have watched the video, you would have seen them, Scooter.
And a chainsaw for Hannah.
And
10
I
bucks.
was thinking, I'd like to bring my bike if I have one of those bike carriers on the back of
Come
the car.
on.
I'd like to bring my dad's golf cart.
Just put it on the back of the truck.
I'm sorry.
Lexi can drive it
You
home.
can ride those down there, Carolyn. I was reading that.
Really?
Oh, dear.
And then we got to bring the metal detectors, and
Oh, I'm bringing that.
I know I'm bringing it too.
I ordered something else.
Of course, Carolyn has to bring it because Scooter.
What did you? What
I
did you
ordered
order?
a smaller shovel. It's a kit, and then it has a sand sifter
Oh, I have the sand. I bought the sand sifter.
and something else. It was a few piece set for $19.99 for metal detecting on the beach.
Right.
So that's coming along with those 2 bigger shovels because I got one for Lexi in case I want to put her to work.
Come on, Lexi, dig.
Lexi, Burke.
Here, Lex, here's a shovel. Help Grandma.
Then I was thinking we'd need beach chairs and stuff.
Oh, it would be fun though to have my dad's golf cart. I know he would even let me borrow it, but I'd be too scared to haul that thing. Me pulling a trailer around, no way.
Lisa's probably gonna have so much luggage.
Who?
Lisa.
I picture both of you being like that. I'm gonna try
You're
not. I'm
over your
gonna
ghost
try not to
stories.
water.
Oh yeah, we got to get cases of water.
Yeah, anything that I have to bring for the house, that
You better bring the
have to
truck.
bring. And then obviously my sparkling water, our snacks for us. Of course, the cooler with your cottage cheese, and I'll get an extra. And my shoes which will be Crocs. And I'll bring probably a pair of my Skechers.
Well, I've got to bring I'll probably have at least 6 pairs of shoes.
I'm only bringing 2. I'm not gonna.
I'll probably have so many shoes.
That's crazy. Come on.
Got to bring my shower shoes.
Oh, shower? You mean like flip flops?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that. I don't even have those anymore. I'll have to get a pair, I guess.
Maybe Lexi has extra flip flops.
I don't think she does. I have to get her a pair as well.
Walmart.
Yeah.
To bring
Yep.
towels.
Oh, yeah. Towel, then pillow.
Yeah.
Or Dollar Tree.
Lysol.
They have flip flops at Dollar Tree.
Better bring Lysol to spray the beds.
No, I don't use Lysol because it's really bad for you. But I have other
Well,
stuff.
something. You'll have to bring something. I wouldn't want to sleep with somebody else. I'd have to spray
I'm
the
bringing my
heck out of
sleeping
it.
bag anyway.
I don't have a sleeping bag, or I would.
Well, I think everything's going to be.
Right, a biker's
Yeah,
wife?
everything is sanitized.
A biker's wife. Are you going on
I don't trust
vacation or
it.
moving? Yeah, but traveling light, I see.
I have a big sanitizing wand too. I have 2 different sizes.
Oh, good.
And Dave and I own, like Dave will tell you, he brings everything he owns when we go on trips.
Oh, Jimmy will always try to limit you, and then he's like throwing his guitar in there and stuff. And I'm like, if that was ever me.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm just gonna take enough clothes for, you know, whatever, and those things that I just said.
Yeah, just
There's a
like
washer dryer in the house.
Yeah, I knew that.
football clothes, pajamas, a couple of nice outfits.
Uh-huh.
Some sequins dresses.
Um,
Lots of alcohol. No, I'm not drinking alcohol.
I might have me a drink or two.
Really?
Why do you go, really? Yeah.
He's a grown up and allowed to.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
I
Scooter
might-
drink.
I
Oh,
might-
I have seen Scooter drinking. Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
Oh, come on. You saw me when everybody else did on here.
I loved it when you did because you were like, I love you, Carolyn. This is my friend.
He's cute.
You better be
I
nice
know,
to
I
her.
love-
You better be nice to her.
I know, I love it. And then poor Shelley or somebody who was sleeping outside or
It
something.
was Shelly.
I think,
Yeah, I'm a happy drunk.
yeah.
I won't fight or anything.
I get
I
stupid
just get
silly.
nice and calm and whatever.
Can you imagine if you're really grumpy? Give me my space, dang on! I haven't had my coffee.
Yeah, what?
No, if somebody was like really crabby in the morning, I was like, "Give me my space! I'm trying to drink my coffee."
Hmm.
I plan to get the freak out of there before anybody in the morning.
Elle, I'm on this channel a few times, a little bit tipsy.
Who said that? Who asked you that?
Linda L.
Oh,
She says she
really?
missed-
You missed it? Look, you missed it.
There's
Don't
a
worry.
few of them, at least 2, maybe
Scooter
3.
hooting and hollering on the deck, screaming. Oh my gosh, getting us kicked out, having the police there.
Oh my god.
Well, lady, yeah, cheers.
A bucket in every room. What do we want to do that for? And then Scooter got to talk about this ghost on there. And then, you know what? Can you imagine
Yeah.
if they're like, oh, somebody was killed in that house? That's why.
Wait, let me find that. Hold on.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't dox yourself.
No, I won't. No.
Scooter's dangerous. They'll all know where we're going in North Carolina then.
Yeah, I won't say.
Yeah, don't say anything.
You can say it on June 1st.
Look but don't touch. What does this she say? Look but don't touch. What are we looking at but don't touch that Lisa said?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, Rockford's having a deviled egg.
Who?
James Rockford. I'm watching the Rockford Files.
What's he
Thought of
happening?
Carolyn. Whenever I see deviled eggs now, I think of Carolyn.
I just want to warn everyone before we go on our trip. Oh, you don't. Oh, did you know
Yeah,
not
but
to? Did
don't
you
touch
know
the
not
moss
to
on
touch
those
Spanish
trees.
Spanish moss?
Oh,
Yeah.
I read that. I read
What?
what she said.
Isn't I didn't even know what like Spanish moss grew like that. It's the kind you buy in the craft store.
He said it has chiggers in it.
Oh, chiggers.
I wouldn't be reaching up to touch that moss anyway.
But I get.
Yeah.
I couldn't
know.
even touch it.
Okay.
So I super high.
Chiggers. What are chiggers? They're like little bugs or something?
Yeah. You get little bites
Oh,
on
I
you.
didn't even see that she put all these pictures in here. Oh, she took real.
Chairs are.
Chairs are $74 over there. Were you kidding me? Oh, there's it. You don't want chiggers. Oh, I don't want chiggers.
Oh,
Won't get them if you
I
don't
better
go,
not be getting chiggers down there. What the
don't
freak
climb
is
in
that?
tree. Don't climb a tree to touch the moss.
Wow, I would have never known that. I've been like, look, we could bring all the Spanish moss home for crafts. My gosh. That would have been horrible.
well,
Chiggers.
Lisa's gonna be there, so
Yeah.
she'll be like, no.
No, Carolyn, no. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. And cover-up cream. Linda Gelb thought we were going to forget our bathing suits. I wonder if we're the only channel that's ever gone on a vacation.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It's a meet and greet. We should just call it a meet and greet.
Mhm.
Not really. Okay, let me go here for a second. Oh, that's the address. I had the wrong address. I want to see something.
We lost connection, honey hush. But you're back.
I want to see if it'll.
Honey hush has a question, Carolyn, for you and the rest of the New Yorkers here.
What's the question? What's your question, honey hush?
We'll give her a chance. Remember,
Okay,
there's
I'm
a-
giving her a chance, Scooter.
it's
Please
not
don't,
instant.
please don't bite my head off, Scooter.
Well, you were saying, what is it, honey hush? And she just now asked it.
I thought it was already written, Scooter. Excuse me.
It's gonna take her a while to write it.
Oh, I found different pictures, Scooter. I guess I found different pictures. Oh wow, I found different pictures. I guess when
Of
the
what?
but I guess when the house was like older, I found different pictures of the house.
Oh,
Nice.
When there were different rockers in the porch and stuff.
ask it, honey hush.
Ask it, honey hush. Ask it. Go ahead and ask it.
She goes, yes, ma'am, I need to ask a question from the
Oh,
New
I can
Yorkers.
see one of the I can see something in here. Ooh, ooh. Oh. This is going to be crazy because, let me see something. That's my bed. It's Lisa's.
It's 3:33.
No, it's 4:33.
3:33.
It's 4:33.
3:33.
It's 4:33.
Central Time. My time, which is the only time that matters. To me. To me. Just think, Carolyn, I'll sing you to sleep every night.
Brazil.
What, Lisa? What was your question, honey hush? Don't be shy.
Come say hi.
Don't be shy, girl.
Don't be shy. I'm trying to see if I can find any more pictures.
I will be so freaking excited though if I see one of those little sea turtles
Really?
going up into the sand. Oh my gosh, I love those things so much.
You've seen them before?
On documentaries and stuff.
Oh,
When they crawl up in there, to lay their eggs. Oh, I love them. If I see one, I'm going to capture it and bring it back home with me.
Do they have sharks there?
Oh yeah, it's the ocean. Yeah, every ocean does. And there's alligators and stuff. But I mean, they stay away from you. Okay, I have a
Unless
friend.
they're rabid.
Wait, here's that question, Carolyn.
okay.
I have a friend that lives in New York. She's a traveling nurse, an RN that works in the ER. She traveled to Kentucky for 6 weeks to work, okay? But guess what happened when she got home?
What?
Does anybody see my question? Yes, I just read it.
Yeah. What happened? What happened?
Give her a chance. Let the poor lady write it in the chat.
Whatever.
Honey, hush, it's okay. Don't be nervous. Even if your hands are shaking, just type.
Good.
Oh, this one has information about the bathrooms.
Yeah. Anybody can guess. We don't know, honey hush. Is that a riddle or something?
Oh, we're supposed to guess?
Yeah.
Honey, hush.
She was a nurse. She came back from Kentucky to New York.
She had
What,
COVID?
she brought something with her? Moonshine or something?
COVID?
Huh?
COVID?
Oh. Was it COVID?
You come back with those moss bugs?
Chiggers? I know my sister-in-law's had them. Chiggers. She'll say, oh, those are chigger bites.
Oh no.
What?
Bed bugs.
Ugh.
Oh, boy. New York, you can do a self-treatment. Yeah, we're not going to think about those.
I mean, you can get those anywhere if you go to a hotel or anything, so,
Yeah, you can get them any place.
but I would think it's fine. It doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
it doesn't look like a a not well kept place.
No.
It looks very nice.
Knock on wood, we've stayed in lots of hotels and we've never had it happen. Knock on wood.
Hmm.
Yeah, we won't think that way. Well, what do you have to do in New York? Then you can't do self-treatment. Probably have to have specialists come in.
I would guess so. Pesticide company.
Yeah.
Scooter, I'm
Yes,
sending you a message about something.
I don't have it.
I know.
Yay, I finished the blanket.
Another
Oh,
one?
good, Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What color?
Pink.
Oh, wow.
What? What?
Why?
Um, okay.
They might be, but they might just like a rinse off from the beach, so they might just be cold.
I've never used one other than those ones that they have like at pools, like Danielle's talking about. Like they have you get under to stand there for a minute before you get in the pool.
I mean, I'm just
Oh,
I might be buying one of those things from Amazon where you you put the water in and it stays outside and the sun heats it.
Oh my
What do you see? What I just? I'm gonna
It might feel good though, like it's just to wash off, you know, the sand from being on the beach. It's an outside one. It's not like your shower.
Oh my gosh.
Wonder if there's a hotel nearby to shower.
Hmm.
Do you know that you're showing a picture of a cat on the screen?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
What am I gonna do? I'll show a picture of a dog now.
There's the dog.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is weird. I don't... Why hasn't anyone reviewed this place? Isn't that weird?
Why are we just now thinking of this?
I don't know, but why hasn't anyone
They had
reviewed it?
people were killed
I'm
there.
just having a little problem that no one has reviewed it. Why? Why?
Probably because people get murdered there.
Right, it's the murder house.
And why does it have such availability? Because I could book it for tomorrow.
Meat mittens.
What?
I could book it all through freaking. Wait a second.
But it wasn't bookable.
Wait, I gotta see something here.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, because
Remember, you weren't able to book it only for those certain times.
No,
so
I
what
was able to though. Let me see something. I'll check availability. Yeah, no availability. Okay, there at that time. But why doesn't it? Why doesn't it have any reviews?
It has to.
Because it's been welcoming guests. It says 2020.
Yeah, but with COVID, they wouldn't have really been having guests, would they?
I don't know, Cornelia. No, nobody called it that to me.
What was your question to her, Honey Hush? It was just about the bed bugs, right?
Answer you back about what, Honey Hush? Bed bugs? I don't know what your question is.
Carolyn, you didn't pay attention.
Lisa H. called what? What? What is she talking about?
I don't know.
What is Cornelia talking about?
Pay attention, Carolyn.
I don't get it. She said, I heard Lisa H. call it that. What is she talking about?
The murder house.
Oh.
Well, what was your question, Honey Hush? She says, yes, but I asked an important question.
Yeah, New York. She said something about New York. Won't let you
Self-treat or something?
Right, yeah.
Self-treat what? Tell me. Self-treat bed bugs?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe if they live in an apartment, they won't. Maybe if they live in an apartment, they have to, you know.
Honey Hush, that's right. They're too much into figuring out something about a shower.
No, but I'm very particular about certain things.
No way. Never guessed.
No, really?
Yes, I'm very particular about certain things.
I didn't know that.
You hide it very well.
Yeah, she does, right?
I don't know nothing about birthing babies.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't either.
She's cool as a cucumber.
Now I want a cucumber.
No worries, ever.
Oh, dear.
Oh, this came out so good. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I know it looked so pretty in that little video you shared.
Mm.
See, Honey Hush said she asked the question again and still no answer.
I don't know what your question is. Why don't you call in? I don't understand your question. What is your question?
She says, to the people who live in New York, doesn't it upset them to know that if they had got bed bugs, New York would not let them have the chemicals to self-treat?
Well, can I tell you something? You're wrong, okay? Because you're saying people that live in New York. I live in New York. I live in my own house. Nobody
Yeah.
regulates a thing in my house, honey hush. You think you're talking about people that live in an apartment building, and
Maybe.
that's something else. Nobody regulates private homeowners about their bed bugs in New York.
Hey,
And thank
I need-
God I've never had them.
and in apartments, the companies, the
Yeah,
landlords
they
have to.
probably have. The reason they want to regulate that, honey hush, is because they don't want them spreading from apartment to apartment. No, this one outdoor shower, I can see it has a hot and a cold spigot on the other house.
That's good.
But that's at the other house. I got to
Oh.
take a look at the one that Lisa filmed. Because it doesn't even mention, like, why doesn't it even mention those? If we could have only gone at that right time, we would have gotten that other house that's, like, unbelievable.
Wow. You will go to jail. They won't sell you the chemicals to treat it.
No, because they probably don't want them spreading to their apartment. They want to treat them right.
Yeah, like probably the whole place has to be treated by the landlord.
Yeah.
But in a house, you're the boss of what happens in your house.
You're not the boss of me.
Yep, you're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me now.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of it, honey hush. I read your questions out. She says, no, they can't sell the chemicals to anyone.
I understand
Yeah.
that. Okay.
To the land.
Listen. Okay. I'm not gonna,
Sorry.
I'm not even.
I am sorry.
Honey hush. That's because she probably lives in New York City.
I thought she was going to say, honey, hush.
Honey, hush.
Oh, I think I'm tired.
Yeah, in the city, probably, honey hush, like Carolyn said.
I love her random things.
You don't own it.
See, Carolyn's.
No, you're in Brazil, Alicia. You're not a New Yorker.
Yeah, Brazil. Alicia, Brazil.
Brazil. Hear that, Nancy M?
Nancy and
Brazil.
Brazil. Stop right in Peru.
I was cracking up watching that while I was eating tonight.
I was laughing too. I was almost not able to type.
I know, it was hysterical. And you were going to get your laptop, and then you said, still,
Yeah.
Brazil.
Phone, but I kept on putting it in my phone.
Jeanette.
She says, in the state of New York,
God.
you cannot buy the chemicals to treat bed bugs yourself. You
Well-
have to get an exterminator to do it.
Yes, so that means the exterminator that the landlord calls, they do it, not the self person that lives in the apartment. That just explained the question.
Jeanette. Sorry, Haley. Love you.
Why are we talking about bed bugs anyway? I've had enough of talking about bed bugs. That's enough now, honey hush. Enough.
How about lice?
Ugh.
It says, right, only 3 states in the U.S. won't let you buy the chemicals.
Anybody watch the latest episode of Pimple Poppers?
Now that that's solved.
I'm kidding.
Ew, that's gross.
No.
Stop.
Dun 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 dun. Genetics.
I saw this.
California, Hawaii, and New
Yeah,
York.
Hawaii and New York. And that's a good public service announcement tonight, Honey Hush. Hopefully we won't need that info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She said, "You're welcome. Sorry, I was trying to make conversation."
No, it was fine.
We've had a lot of bed bug conversations in the last week.
Really?
Well, with Muppets.
Oh,
Yeah. She doesn't go back to work.
Okay, so what's the worst? Let me see.
Deborah.
Why are there no reviews? I just don't understand why there's no reviews on any of these places anywhere. Like, why? There's always reviews.
I don't know.
But it's not just that one, it's any of them. Why are there no reviews? I don't get it.
Cornelia.
What is going on here? I'm going to write that in.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, Deborah. I agree.
That one has 2 reviews. Oh, this one I saw. Beach music. It doesn't have good reviews. What's that about? No biggie.
What?
This is another house back in 2015. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Those are really old reviews. Let's see.
Where are you?
Why wouldn't they say?
Yeah, I got a couple.
No reviews. No reviews. This is weird. Okay, well. All right, well, we're gonna go, I think, to figure something out. All right, I'm gonna, oh no, we can't go right now. Hold on a
Why?
minute. I gotta check something real fast. Hold on. Okay, good. All right,
Honey
so
Hush
we'll see you
falls
guys
down
tomorrow.
multiple rabbit holes.
What?
I told Honey Hush that we fall down several rabbit holes.
Oh, always. She
Oh,
should
they've
know that.
always taught sex. I had it early too. It doesn't mean anything. All right, gotta go. Love you guys. Good night. Oh, there's Michael. Hi, Michael. Long time no
There's some
see.
love.
All right, everybody. Bye. Love you. God bless. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Hang on.